My name is P. Krishna Deja. Today I'm going to present a case of 23-year-old male patient who presented to the hospital with sudden painful loss of vision in the right eye since 1 day, associated with redness since 3 days. There is no similar complaints in the past. Whereas coming on to the history in 2015, he had an episode of headache. For that, he got neurological evaluation done, and where the contrast-enhanced MRP showed subacute cortical sinus thrombosis involving the right lateral sinus, anterior aspect of the stride sinus, and posterior aspect of superior sagittal sinus and internal jugular vein. And he was started on low molecular weight heparin and oral anticoagulants. No similar complaints in the family. So his best corrected visual acuity is 3/60 in the right eye with normal intraocular pressure, and mild dyschromatopsia of 12/17 plates is seen. And anterior segment examination showed grade 1 RAPD according to Pelletel classification. Whereas left eye was absolutely normal with 6/6 of vision. And fundus picture showed blurring of disc margins along with the flame-shaped hemorrhages, which are seen in the peripapillary area and extending all along the arcades and extending involving the macula also. And venous tortuosity is seen and arterial constriction is also seen. And whereas cottonwool spots are also seen in the superior temporal arcade. And these hemorrhages are not extending beyond the equator. Coming on to the left eye was absolutely normal. So we made a provisional diagnosis of ischemic CRPO and advised investigations of all thrombotic events, including OCT, FFA, and along with the COVID RT-PCR test, D-dimer, serum ferritin, and coagulation profile also. And we advised a neurology review. So 3 days after this thing, he reviewed with high serum homocysteine levels of 21.2, and rest all investigations are within normal limits. A neurology review showed MRP features of dural venous thrombosis, including the mid-superior sagittal sinus, proximal stride sinus, right transverse and sigmoid sinuses, and the short segments of parietal cortical veins. But there is no evidence of any increase in intracranial pressure. And he was started on TAP Homin and TAP Acetron. And now the fundus picture showed an early, additional finding of early macular star formation. So now we started to think of the diagnosis, neuroretinitis, and we took a history of any contact with pets, no history, and no history of any prodromal symptoms like fever, lymphadenopathy, and no history of any oral skin or genital lesions, and no history of any headache or head trauma. Now, additional investigations are also advised, including serological studies of CMV and Bartonella Hensley. We advised, but it couldn't be get done because of the COVID pandemic situation. And serum ACE levels, ANA, rheumatoid factor, toxo IgG, IgM, leptospira, lines, peripheral smear, LFT, and RFT. And OCT showed evidence of subretinal fluid in the right eye, no evidence of any intraretinal edema, and left eye was normal. And FFA showed delayed choroidal phase, and disc leak started appearing, and there is a staining in the temporal macula. Left eye was absolutely normal. And block fluorescence is seen pertaining to the hemorrhages, intraretinal hemorrhages. And whereas the late phases showed hyperfluorescence in the center of the disc, which is actually of the angiomatous lesion in the center of the disc. So now we made a provisional diagnosis of presumed scratch disease, second PRPO in the right eye, and TAP doxy 100 mg BD for 2 weeks. So 1 month after this thing, so complete resolution of subretinal fluid is seen, and the left eye was normal, remains the same. And all the hemorrhages started slowly resolving with macular star also resolving. And we can see the mild angiomatous lesion here. And 2 months post observation, DCV improved to 6-9 parts, and disc edema also showing the resolution. And whereas flame-shaped hemorrhages are completely resolved. And here we can see the angiomatous lesions. OCT was normal. So this is the sequence of pictures starting from the initial